Hi guys, today I want to share with you my TBR for the underhypedreads Readathon. This is being run by Charlotte over Ramblings of an Elfpire. She did this, I think, last year around June or so, and I think she's going to try and do it twice a year. But anyway, it's basically focusing on books that have not gotten a lot of reviews on Goodreads. There's no specific set number, it's just whatever you consider underhyped, and it could be a well-known author even. Maybe a particular book that they've had that just kind of slipped through the cracks and a lot of people haven't heard of, or it could be an unknown author or self-published author, whatever you consider underhyped that you want to read and share with others. And my first choice, and I'm not sure I'm going to get through all of these, this is just sort of a group of books I can choose from. And the first one has only 1,372 reviews on Goodreads, and it came out in August of 2014. This is The Girl from the Well by Rin Chupeco. I'm also picking this one, even though it is fairly new. I haven't really seen many people talk about it or haul it or anything like that, and I thought I would go ahead and give this one a shot. And it just says, for a long moment we stare at each other. Well, actually, I think it gives a better description in here. Yeah. I am where the dead children go. Okiku is a lonely soul. She has wandered the world for centuries, freeing the spirits of the murdered dead. Once a victim herself, she now takes the lives of killers with the vengeance they're due. But releasing innocent ghosts from their ethereal tethers does not bring Okiku peace. She still drifts on. Such is her existence until she meets Tark. Evil wreaths beneath the moody teen's skin, trapped by a series of intricate tattoos. While the neighbors fear him, Okiku knows the boy is not a monster. Tark needs to be freed from the malevolence that clings to him. There's just one problem. If a demon dies, so does his host. So, it sounds like this ghost girl is trying to save a boy who's haunted by some evil spirit, but he may die in the process. So it sounds really intriguing. The cover I just absolutely love. The next choice I have, it has 1,223 reviews so far. It came out in January of 2013, and it is Revolution 19. This is by Greg Rosenblum, and it's sort of about, it's set in the future like 2051, where robots are kind of designed to fight like the wars for us and everything, and then they sort of turn on their human creators, and now it's sort of following a group of kids that are kind of trying to stay hidden from the robots who sort of taking over, and they're hiding out in the woods. So I'm kind of curious to see, what's going to happen with that. It sounds pretty intriguing. I love a little bit of sci-fi. Sounds almost a little bit like Battlefield Galactica or something with, or even Terminator, robots turning against their population, their human population. My next choice is a manga that I had gotten fairly recently. It's actually a horror manga, and it came out in August of 2006, but it only has 742 reviews so far on Goodreads. And that is The Drifting Classroom, and this is by Katsuo Umetsu. It is volume 1 in the series. And I'll just read the back a little bit here. In the aftermath of a strange earthquake, an entire elementary school vanishes, leaving nothing but a hole in the ground. While parents mourn and authorities investigate, the students and teachers find themselves somewhere far away, somewhere cold and dark, a lifeless, nightmarish wasteland in which their school stands like a lone fortress. As panic turns to terror, as the rules start to fall apart, a 6th grade boy named Sho and his friends must fight to survive in an alien world. So it sounds really, really cool. And so I just picked this up as a used manga through Amazon. And it sounded really, really intriguing, so I'm looking forward to reading that. The next one was a book I got from Ryan over at Ryan Reads Books. He's been raving about this. I think this was even in his top 10 of 2014. But again, it's kind of new, but I have not heard of anybody else talk about it besides Ryan. So I thought I'd go ahead and read it. And it's only had 113 reviews since it came out in June of 2014, and it's called Relax, I'm a Ninja. And this is by Natalie Whipple. It says there's a difference between darkness and evil. The clan of ninjas in San Francisco may sound improbable, but as the son of a ninja master, Tosh Ito knows what lurks in the shadows of his city, or at least he thought he did. When a killer with a poisoned blade starts cutting down teens, Tosh enlists Amy Sato, newest ninja recruit, and his best friend's crush, and sets out to uncover the killer's identity. What they find is ninjutsu, more evil than they could have ever imagined. As Amy and Tosh grow closer, they discover their connection unleashes a legendary power that could stop the murders. Problem is that the power may be exactly what the killer is looking for, and wielding it could cost them their souls. So that sounds really, really cool. I haven't really read anything that kind of focused around any kind of martial arts, and yeah, that sounds really, really intriguing. And like I said, Ryan absolutely raves about it, so definitely looking forward to checking it out. It's just part of a series, but I'm not sure how many books. I think there's at least a second one out so far. And the last one I have It's a graphic novel. I hauled it maybe earlier this in 2014. It came out in July of 2013, and it only had 61 reviews so far. And this is called Sheltered, a pre-apocalyptic tale by, let's see, co-created and illustrated by John Christmas, co-created, written, and lettered by Ed Bryson, colored by Sherry Chankama, and edited by Paul Elor. Quite a few people. But the cover just seemed really creepy. It says, pre-apocalyptic tale of survival at any cost. The men and women of Safe Haven have been preparing for any and all end-of-the-world scenarios for years. However, their bunkers, weapons, and training can't save them from the one threat they never could have expected, their own children. So this particular bind up here collects issues 1 through 5, and I'm not sure how many more are beyond that, but yeah, it seems a bit violent, kind of bloody, but again, based on the topic, I'm not surprised. But I like the coloring and the artwork and everything, and it sounds intriguing, so I'm looking forward to giving that one a shot. So, yeah, that is my TBR for the Underhyped Reads Readathon, which is quite a mouthful to say. Same as last year, they'll be using the hashtag underhypedreads, and I think there's going to be Twitter sprints and things like that. But go ahead and check out the Goodreads group page, and yeah, if you guys are going to join, let me know. I'll be curious to see what you guys plan on reading. So let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.